Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time ever seeing any of my videos, hello, I'm Coco Nelly and welcome. So today I'm just going to be jumping right into what we're talking about, and it's about being confident, sexy, and feminine. Before we get started, you guys can, just hit that subscribe button with the little notification bell just to be notified every time I post a video. And also follow me on Instagram at Chanel East Coast. Okay, so before I begin, well, I'm about to begin right now, but I just want you guys to know that I will be looking at my phone because that's where my notes are. So we're going to be talking about femininity first because I feel like that's the core of what I'm talking about. You have to be feminine to be sexy, and you have to be confident to be sexy. And like I feel like if you're into your feminine energy, it'll be easier for you to be confident, and then it'll be easier for you to be sexy. So femininity is part of a process and a belief. In terms of, I'm a big believer of faking it till you make it. And I really believe that with confidence, like being confident. But with being feminine, I think you really have to practice the process and also believe it. So you have to be in your feminine energy and you have to practice that feminine energy. So with that, you want to listen to songs that will maybe make you feel more feminine, positive music that don't have curse words. So let's go back to my first video I've ever made where I talked about like songs from the 90s, R&B, or like anything from the 90s and back. I mean, right now you could probably hear some songs that are positive, but I tend to, whoops, I tend to go back into the old times, even like 2000s to be honest too. So yeah, just listen to R&B, soul that was back from the 2000s and back, and yeah, you could be in your femininity element. So doing daily affirmations, a few examples I found online. It's as easy as Googling it. So I found two that I actually really liked. The first affirmation is, I am beautiful no matter what I do because I am me. I am not this physical form. I am so much more. I need no approval. The other affirmation is, I am one, I am beautiful, I am powerful, and I am divine. Actually, I think I like that one more. But when you're doing these affirmations, you have to do it, as I talked about this in my other video too, and I completely forgot. You have to do it for 30 days, at least 30 days, and a couple times a day actually. I'm gonna say 7, and that's just a guess. In one of my other videos, I did talk about it, and there was a girl that commented and said how many times we're supposed to say it until we actually believe it. But I know for at least 30 days, you're supposed to do it. I just don't remember how many times a day. But you want to say it to yourself, and even in the morning, like if you write it out on a piece of paper, make sure you put it like in the mirror. So like when you're brushing your teeth, you can read it, and when you're saying it out loud, like you have to look at yourself. You got to look in your eyes and say it. So these affirmations will really help you grow and build your confidence and help you become more feminine. Also, partaking in self-care acts. So shaving, keeping up with your hygiene, exfoliating, taking bubble baths, getting your hair and your nails done, going shopping, planting, or gardening. Pole dancing is really fun if you guys haven't tried it. It's so amazing. It's not for everybody because it's actually a lot of, you have to be very strong to pole dance, but it's a form of exercise, and if you want to try it out, I would say try it. But just if you don't like it, it's okay, but at least you tried. And I feel like you could be really sensual and sexy and feminine with pole dancing. So yeah, you just want to partake in these self-care acts because it'll help you feel feminine once, like if you're exfoliating your skin and you're using like sugar scrubs and stuff like that, like that's so girly and feminine, and you're gonna exude that energy because you're doing these things for yourself, and you're gonna feel good when your face is soft and your lips are soft and like you are glowing and stuff like that. Ooh, I like this one. So try to not have a RBF, which is a resting bitch face. I still struggle with this because when I am focused in my zone, like my face is flat. I'm a really like smiley person when I'm talking to people, but if I'm just like in my own head and in my own thoughts, like, I look mean. So you just want to be aware of it. And once you become aware, you always just want to smile and just look happy and say hello to people. Don't be angry looking, walking down the aisle. Like, if you see that somebody's looking at you, it could be, you know, an old lady, or a younger person. Just say hello or just smile. Be polite, say please and thank you. I know that's like really basic, but there are some people that are actually really rude in this world. So, yeah, just be polite, say please and thank you when you're out for dinner and your waiter comes and she gives you some water. Like, just say thank you, I appreciate it. Just be polite to people. There's nothing wrong with being polite. Complimenting others. This is something that I actually really like. I want to start doing it more, but it feels good to be complimented, but it's also nice to compliment other people too, especially when you like their hair or you like something about them and you want them to know. Let them know, because that's going to make them happy, and it also, like, it does something for you too to compliment people. It's kind of like an internal thing, and they may compliment you back. So it's just nice. I think that's a very feminine thing to do. And if you, I've seen a girl, like, that's kind of like jealous of people, but like, I guess she's seen the therapist and she's trying to work on it. So if she's jealous of people, she will kind of just like compliment the person. If she's jealous of that person, she will actually go and tell that person, like, compliment them on the thing that she is jealous about. So I think that's it's really interesting, but I guess it's healthy because you're acknowledging it and you're actually letting that person know. So I guess, like, that jealousy, it kind of goes down in a way. I don't know, but I just thought it was an interesting thing that she does. All right. So eating healthy foods and taking care of your body, you know, when you eat the right foods, you feel good about yourself, you have energy. That's just a no-brainer. So definitely don't be eating McDonald's, Burger King all the time, Wendy's. You know, it's so easy to go to the store and buy some lettuce, and what else goes in a salad? You know, like, buy lettuce and chicken breast and tomatoes and red onions and sweet peppers and make a salad. It's really that simple. Get creative with what you want to eat, but honestly, we're getting older. I'm in healthcare and I'm studying to be a nurse, and you know, I just want to be healthy. So many people out here are getting cancer and all these diseases and whatnot. And kind of as you get older, it just seems like it's inevitable to get these diseases. So I guess trying your best to be the healthiest and eating the healthiest things that you can. I'm not saying that I'm the best person, you know, or the healthiest person, because I got some donuts. I buy donuts here and there and I eat them. I had some donuts today. But you just want to eat things in moderation, especially when you know it's not the best thing for you to be eating. Do things you love to do that make you internally happy. So be intentional with what you do. So when you're happy and you're doing these things, then you'll glow, you'll feel good about yourself. Yeah, I don't think I really need to explain that. Whatever it may be. So if it's reading, if it's gardening, if it's volunteering, feeding the homeless people, just like going out to I think it's called the soup kitchen, and like feeding the homeless people and like connecting with them, or donating, whatever it is that you feel like you love to do, something in that aspect, do it, because it'll make you feel good. So we're going to talk about guys a little bit. I've been reading this book called Getting to I Do. I forgot who it's by, but I will definitely write it down in the comments, in my bio description for you guys, whoever wants to read it. And I think it's a really good book. I haven't finished it, but it's basically talking about femininity, either being a feminine woman or a masculine woman, and the path and the things that you have to do depending on which energy you want to be with. What I want to be is a feminine woman, clearly. And I read that you don't want to compete with a man because you may... Oh, wait, let's go back. Don't chase a man, first off. Don't chase a man. You have to make sure that he's in charge. We don't chase... This is 2020. We not chasing no man. Absolutely not. Like, if he's not texting you, if he's not, calling you, if he's not coming up to speak to you, you are not chasing after him, because that's when you get into a masculine role, and we are beautiful feminine women. We don't have to do that, okay? You want a man that will take charge and go after what he wants. That's what you want in a man. So don't settle for anything. Don't chase. We too old for that. Anyways, so what I read in the book is basically, like, in my own words, oh my god, this piece of hair. I'm gonna just keep it back here for now. Don't compete with a man, because it can emasculate him. I'm gonna just say it. We men are very logical, but we low key, maybe even high key, I feel like we are smarter than men. I feel like we are logical in our own way, in the ways that they aren't. They're more so logical in business and making business decisions and just decision making, but we are logical when it comes to life. I don't know. So don't emasculate him, because even if you are smarter than him in some aspects, just don't try to overpower his masculinity and take over. Basically, you have to get what you want with the power of suggestion. So support his ideas, but just like, push how you feel. Lead with your intuition and your feelings. This is really important as a feminine woman with a masculine man. You have to lead with your feelings and your intuition. I feel this way. I like this. I think that. So, like, you can't just I don't know how to express it. You just can't take charge and say, no, you're doing it wrong. I'm going to handle all this and da 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 da. Like, you can't do that. He's not going to like that. So if he is trying to do something, but you think that there's a better way to do it, you would just say something like, honestly, honey, like, that's a very good idea, but how about you think about another way that you could do it to get the same goal done, and then just like suggest it, but don't tell him to do it, just suggest it. And after you explain your suggestion, he most likely will probably agree with you, and he'll make the decision to go with your suggestion. It's kind of a weird kind of psychology thing where he makes a decision, but it's actually you telling him what to do with a suggestion. So yeah, just take advantage of your intuition and your feelings. If you really want to, like, you could be so powerful with your intuition and your feelings, as long as you don't get too in your feelings. Don't be like crying and all that all the time. Like, be smart with your feelings. You just have to be in tune with yourself. I started off with femininity first because I just feel like that's the basis. So once you get this level down, now you can move to confidence, which we are going to right now. As I scroll up. Confidence. I love building confidence. Okay. So for me, I believe that confidence is a belief. Once you believe you are confident, then you will become that energy. So with confidence, this is when I say fake it till you make it, which I am a firm believer of. I do it almost every day. I am confident, but obviously there are some downfalls. I'm not confident 24/7, and yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Also, be vulnerable. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to admit to something that you aren't good at. You are good at 10 other things, and there's just one thing that you may not be good at. Like, you have more good things that you're good at than bad things that you're not good at, if that makes sense. So with confidence, you want to start hitting the gym or exercising, because for me and for many people, the better you look physically, you'll feel better too. Like, it'll connect. Your physicality and your mind will connect in that aspect, in terms of you'll realize that you really look good, so that boosts your confidence automatically. So you'll just naturally gain that confidence once you start working out and you're seeing all your gains and you're losing all the weight that you have. Confidence is being strong and being in your own lane. You have to own your words, outfits, and energy. So basically, with that, I'm just trying to say that you really can't try to be someone else. If you are trying to be someone else, you are not confident in who you are. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like that's really self explanatory to the point where I can't even explain it. Just be yourself and work on yourself so you could be this confident person. Everybody, we're all individuals, so just be the individual that you are born to be. You can always change yourself, but try to change yourself for who you envision yourself to be, not who you want to be. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Oh, this is what I just said. Being confident is being yourself and being comfortable with who you are. People tend to idolize people that are different in their own way. So people like Billie Eilish, I think that's how you say her name. I've never listened to her music, but I've seen her. She has like green hair at the top, then black hair, then green, and she has like minty green eyes. She's cute, and she's very different, and people like her for that. Meg The Stallion, she's the epitome of confidence, like crazy confidence. Doja Cat, if you guys ever heard of her, she's very different, but people like her. Ellen DeGeneres and Obama. These are just random examples, but as you can see, all these people are very different. They're all in their own lanes, and they're good at what they do. They have their own purpose, and they're thriving in their own purpose. And I'm just saying, basically what I'm just saying is like, there's enough room for everyone in this world to be different. The more different you are, the more interesting you are as well. You don't want to be the same as everyone else. Even like on Instagram where you see all these girls that look the same now, like literally everyone has this one look. Trust me, I know I'm scrolling on Instagram sometimes, I'm just like, dang, like I wish my butt was like as big as hers. But you know what? At the end of the day, someone's still gonna like you. You're still gonna be married with a flat butt. I mean, my butt's not flat, but I'm just saying, like, or small boobs, like, you're still gonna be married and loved by somebody at the end of the day. Just, you know, work on the ass part. That's what I'm working on in the gym. Like, just work on it, see what it could grow into. Just work around things, okay? Really, that's all you can do. And be a good person. This is a lot of tips. All right, so always keep your head up when you're walking. So some people, like, they kind of look down when they're walking, but no, like, I remember my grandmother when I was younger, she would always tell me, like, don't walk like this. Keep your chin up. Walk straight. Make sure your shoulders are up and your posture is direct when you're walking. Just naturally being like this, I don't know how to explain it, but you guys should just try it with me right now. Put your chin up, your shoulders back, and like not like that, but make sure your back is erect. So I'm not gonna walk, but you guys could just imagine that while you're walking, or try it while you're walking. And you just feel high, I guess. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel a difference than just like being like this and walking. Even sometimes when I'm aware of how I am and I change my position or my posture, like I feel like other people sense it, and they're the ones that start looking down when I'm like this. So yeah, just be aware of how you're walking and if your chin is up or not. And really it's an easy way and it's a real way to be confident. So don't shy away when you're getting stared at. Embrace it and own it. This is actually kind of hard for me, to be honest, because I do get a lot of stares, a lot. And sometimes that's when I get into my little, like I try to hide, I guess. I don't want to be seen. Like, I like being seen, but I guess I get nervous, I guess that's what it is. So, and as I said, I'm working on myself too. So I do want to get to the point where, I own my confidence and my sexiness. Yes, I know that I'm sexy, but it's just the stares. I don't know. So that's just a process. I really don't have any advice on how to not shy away from it when people are staring at you. I know that I like to listen to Meg The Stallion. I know that her words are very like explicit and like raunchy, but I love that girl, and she's very confident. And sometimes I do listen to her for that confidence boost. Most of the time, I listen to her for that confidence boost, actually. And I guess it's just you got to feed yourself these affirmations daily, and you just have to really believe in yourself and believe in your confidence and just not really care. There's levels to it, but we're going to work on it. We're going to get there. And yeah, another thing is be comfortable in what you wear. Don't overdo the extra tight clothes. Or if you can't walk in 6-inch stilettos, don't wear them. If you're trying to work or walk in stilettos and you know for sure that you can't walk in public with them, practice at home until you get comfortable. And then once you get comfortable, do short distances. Don't go to the mall trying to look cute wearing these heels when you know by the time you get to the first store your feet will be on fire. Like, try to wear these heels when you know you're just going out to lunch or something or brunch or something, and you won't be on your feet for long term. So anyways, let's go back to the comfortable with what you wear. That's very important. I know when I used to wear very tight clothing, I would feel uncomfortable because maybe a piece of fat will like pop out or something, like, or like you could, it just felt uncomfortable. And when you feel uncomfortable, like your confidence isn't going to be there because you're going to be more self-conscious about how you look and what other people see when they're looking at you, and you don't want that. I remember this one time where I was trying to be cute and I had these Michael Kors heels. I'm terrible at wearing heels. I'm not terrible. I've gotten better, but this was about maybe 4 years ago when I was in undergrad. And I tried wearing these heels and I didn't even make it out the building. I was in a dorm at that time and I literally went on the first step in these heels and I fell all the way down the steps. So you know what I did? My ass went right back to my room and changed my shoes. And I've yet to wear those shoes ever again. But yeah, so don't let that happen to you, okay? You don't want it. Luckily there was no one around to see me bust my ass, but don't let that happen to you. You don't want to be embarrassed with a whole bunch of people watching you. It's not worth it. So those are some tips for confidence, and now we're moving on to my favorite, being sexy. All right, so there are people that are just naturally sexy, and then there's people that have to work towards it. Now, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a Scorpio, and yes, I really do believe in zodiacs, and I am blessed with a sexy energy, I guess. That's the best way for me to put it. As I get older, that's definitely something I try to control because even though it's good to be able to turn that sexiness on without really trying, I don't want to be seen as like a sex object. So trying to balance it out. I'm still working on it though. Okay, so with being sexy, you want to be aware of how you talk and how you sound. I know with feminine, there's like two types of feminine talking. There's the, hi, oh my God, da, 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 da. And then there's the ones that are like really calm, cool, and like collective and sexy. So I tend to go with the deeper, calmer, accentuate your words and your voice kind of person. And I think that's more sexier than being all happy and cheerful and giggly. No offense to anybody that is, but you know what? When I like a guy, my voice gets high like that. So it's just really important to be aware of how you sound because that could be annoying. I think I sound annoying when I get like that. So, but I just feel like it's nicer when you're able to talk like this and like, I don't know, it's just different. So, yeah, you just want to talk deeper, not like a man deep, but you just want to talk sensually and deeper and slowly, and you kind of just want to move your hands around a little like this and just like touch your hair and make sure you look at him in the eyes like that and smile. So that's like my little thing of like when I'm flirting, I'll make sure that I change my voice to something that's sexy. And if you guys don't know if you sound good, like don't just go out and try. Like practice while you're home. Practice on your friends. I don't know. Also, remaining mysterious when you're out with anybody. It doesn't matter if you're out with friends, your guys, a guy, or whoever. Remain mysterious. Don't share everything about you until they ask. And even then, don't even tell them everything. You want somebody to be interested in you and keep on trying to figure you out. You don't want to be like telling your whole life story or just whatever question they ask you. You don't want to just blurt everything out. Just let them work hard to get to know you. What are you wearing? So there are some sexy fabrics out here in this world that you guys should have in your closet, or you ladies should have in your closet. Fabrics like silk, lace, and satin. I feel like that helps with being sexy without you really trying, because it's just the material. Other things also are like really sexy. I guess you would say lingerie, but I'm really more so talking about like underwear, like Victoria's Secret underwears when they have their 7 for $28 sales or their 10 for $35 sales. I definitely try to buy some nice underwears when when I allow myself to buy them, because money's important right now to save. So I know I'm talking a lot, but with what you're wearing, I already mentioned the fabrics and the lingerie. I mean, some girls do like to match their bras and their underwears, like, and make it really sexy. I mean, no one's seeing it, but as long as, you're wearing it, it kind of just makes you feel sexy. It's interesting. I don't know. You would have to try it yourself to understand what I mean, but there's just something about having really nice underwear on and a really nice bra that is just, that aspect of sexiness just comes out of you. Wearing red, dresses, skirts, have your clothes that are fitted, and wearing heels. Those are all very important as well. Red is not the only color you can wear, but red is just, I love red. Red is just, it's just sexy. Red is just a sexy color. So you definitely want to have some red outfits in your closet. Also getting outfits or tops that complement your undertones or your complexion in general is very good too. But I would say I like to stand out. So red, I used to have red braids. Definitely gonna get red braids again. Or like I have I'm trying to get more red outfits. So yeah, just wear red. And that sexiness and that confidence will naturally exude out of you. And make sure your outfits are fitted, please. Don't let them be too tight. Let them be just right. You don't want them too baggy, you don't want them too tight. So if you're in between a size, like for me, I am in between a large and a medium, or a medium and large. So I tend to go for the large. Even though I really want to fit into that medium and I can, I will go for the large for right now because it will still be fitted on my body, but I'll be more comfortable wearing it because, like, there won't be too much fat like bulging out compared to if I was to wear a medium where everything's like skin tight. And no. Now, once I lose that weight, maybe I could fit into a medium. And I'm seeing that I'm able to fit into my medium things again. So there's hope for me. We'll see what happens. It's still winter time, so by the summer we'll be good. We'll be Gucci. Oh, I was just talking about this. So stand out without asking for attention. So the way you dress, the way your makeup looks, the way your hair looks, the way you smell. There are some girls that are thirsty. Sorry, I kind of got too excited with that. But there are some girls that are so damn thirsty for attention. They're so loud and obnoxious, and they do look good, but like they crave that attention, and that's not what I'm about. Now, I like attention, and it's weird because I do get nervous when too many people are staring at me, but I do like that attention. But I'm a subtle kind of attention kind of girl. I'm a loud, subtle. I'm not loud. I'm loud in what I wear or how my hair looks, but it's subtle to where like I want attention, but I'm not out here screaming and yelling for it. I'm sorry, I'm looking outside. There's like something moving and I'm just trying to figure out what the heck that is. But anyway, so what I was saying is loud in terms of I'll wear that red dress. That's what I mean by loud. Or I'll have the red braids. That's what I mean by loud. But it's subtle into where I won't be a loud person and I'll kind of just be low key, but I'll still be seen. Still, I'll definitely still be noticed. So that's what I like. I like perfume too. Still getting into the perfume. There's so many good smelling perfumes. Uh, I just can't afford them right now. I'm also getting into oud, which is like, I guess it's like Indian, Arabian kind of oils, and it's very strong and it's different than like American perfume. And it lasts a very long time and it's just strong and it's amazing. It's so hard to find around here though, but yeah, as I get more money next year, I'll be able to, get more into hair stuff and not wearing braids all the time and like getting more perfume and stuff like that. So I'm a work in process. As I said, this page is about sharing my level up journey with y'all. And if you can't tell, I've been leveling up. And that's why it's important for y'all to follow me on Instagram at Chanel East Coast. As I said, also subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell because we're leveling up and it's moving fast. We are leveling up very fast over here, okay? Even on a budget. So if you haven't checked out my leveling up on a budget video, go check it out after this video. All right. I'm having so much fun making this. A lot of fun, actually. I feel like I'm talking to you guys. I am talking to you guys, but I feel like I have an audience right now. And I don't, but it's okay. So, show skin or your best features in a tasteful manner. So my boobs are out again. Is this tasteful? I think it is. As if I was to go out, I would have maybe high-waisted jeans on, like flare jeans. I could see myself wearing like a cute high-waisted flare jean outfit and some heeled boots with this, and it would look really good. So only thing I'll really be showing is my arms and some cleavage. I could always, yeah, I think this is perfectly fine. This is my style. I like to show a little, not too much. I'm always tasteful with how I look. So yeah, you just want to remain classy and respectful. Not saying that you can't show your butt cheeks here and there, but obviously it depends on what you're doing. If you're going to a club, I know that there's a thing where you like can wear kind of like a see-through outfit and your butt cheeks could be showing and your boobs could kind of be showing too. So I'm not opposed to ever wearing that. I may wear that someday. I mean, I'm getting older now, so who knows? And I'm not going to judge somebody for wearing that, but all I'm saying is don't be looking like that every day. At the end of the day, okay, you're going to a club, so you're not going to be trying to find a husband there. You're just going to go out to have a good time. So that's okay. But when you're out, when you're going on a date, no, definitely not. And I hope like that's common sense for everyone. I don't know. There's a lot of people in this world, so I don't know what people think anymore. So yeah, if you are going out on a date or you're going somewhere where you can meet like really good men, not at a club, not at a bar, but like maybe where can you meet really good guys? I'm not there yet. So, like at a nice bar, a fancy bar, or some sort of get together or meeting. I really don't know. But I hope you guys get the idea of what I'm talking about. You want to look good and you can show a little bit of something, but just make sure that you're not overdoing it, basically. Um, I think the safest one is showing a little bit of cleavage. Um, yeah, I think that's the safest, because I don't know why you would want to show ass cheeks. Yeah. Now, if you're wearing a dress, it's either you're going to have it short, like a little bit above your knees with stockings, but try to refrain from having cleavage out. And if you're wearing something with a lot of cleavage out, make sure your dress is a little bit longer. Um, but it just all depends. This is just things I'm making up right now, to be honest. It really does. It really does depend. It depends on your body type and how the dress fits on you. So just try to be tasteful and get opinions. So if you don't know about something, then get somebody's opinion. But if you don't know about a dress or outfit, you should probably just put it back. I don't know. Like, I would just put it back. Because if you don't know, then you would know if you look good or if you like something. Especially if you're putting it on and you're wearing it. Alright. So use your eyes and tap into your inner seductress. Especially this is mainly if you're trying to attract a guy. Like, if you see a guy that you like and you want him to come and talk to you, in the book I'm reading, Getting to I Do, she talks about a 5-second rule where you're spending 3 seconds looking at the guy, and then the last 2 you're smiling. I think that's how she said it. So basically, you're counting in your head and you're looking at him. 1, 2, 3. And then for those 2 seconds, you smile and look at him, and then you look away. You'll probably do that a couple times throughout the night, until he does come up to you. So, yeah. I've never tried that, but I will. And this goes in with confidence too. You have to build that confidence to be able to do something like this. So I am a person that can hold eye contact, but I guess, like, if it's a guy that I find attractive, it's a little bit harder. So that's something I definitely want to work on. So let's see what else I want to talk about. When that guy does come to talk to you, make sure you are speaking to him and you're looking at him in the eyes. You just want to make sure your eye contact is kind of seductive, and your eyes aren't like huge and bulging out like this. You don't want that. You kind of like want your eyes to be relaxed, and you want to have a smile on your face, and you just want to exude that confidence. So it's really hard. I was trying to figure out how to explain this seductive look, but I was just like, maybe I could show you guys. So it's just like this. I don't know how I look doing this right now, but I don't know, it's just something in the eyes. You know? Like, you don't want to be creepy, but something like that. Like, I don't know, you guys try to mirror how my eyes are looking. Like, they're not big, they're a little bit small, but I feel like I'm very focused when I'm looking. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like it's an energy kind of thing as well. Like, you have to be in that energy. You have to be confident and in your feminine energy to look into his eyes and smile, but make sure to take breaks with looking away. So you don't want to just, like, while he's talking, you don't always want to just, like, be giving him those seductive looks. You kind of want to look away here and there, and, but come back and look back into his eyes and stuff like that. I think I have one more tip for you guys. Be aware of your body language. Try to be sexy. Touch your hair sometimes. Touch your skin. Do that with your lips, what I just did. Don't make that sound I just did. But I don't know, just try to work into your sexiness. Like, I'm not a coach. I'm trying to coach you guys, but I don't know, just try to be curly and laugh when you're supposed to laugh. Make sure your laugh is cute, and just try to, let him lean into you sometimes to smell your your perfume, which you should always spray like in this area. I always spray here, like around the ears, here. And some people like it around, this is where your pulse is. I don't know what people call this area. So I don't know why, but I think your collarbone and this area is very important for you guys to spray so a guy could smell you, especially like if you're hugging him or telling him goodbye. He's gonna smell this area and he's gonna be like, dang, she smells good. So I hope I explained all of these tips well for you guys. I had a lot of fun writing out these tips because I don't know, I just like being sexy and I'm working on my confidence and my femininity. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing or tips on what I want to do to build that confidence and that sexiness and that femininity. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate. If you guys have any additional comments or suggestions on how to improve your femininity, your confidence, or sexy seductiveness, please comment below because I'm all for it. I'm pretty sure whoever else is reading the comments and watching the videos is we're all trying to improve ourselves here. So share what you got. Okay? I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.